Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a wild story that has been making headlines and raising eyebrows around the world. We're talking about aliens. Yes, you heard me right. Extraterrestrials, and a surprising claim from someone who might actually know what's going on. So, what if I told you that aliens not only exist, but they've been in contact with humans for years, and that a former space security chief from Israel says President Trump knows all about it? Sounds crazy, right? But this is coming from a credible source, or at least someone who used to be very credible. Stick with me as we break this story down into simple language so you can decide what you think. Are we alone in the universe, or is there really a galactic federation out there? Let's get into it. Who is making these claims? First things first, let's talk about the person making this extraordinary claim. His name is Haim Eshed. Now, if you don't know who that is, let me explain. Haim Eshed is not just some random guy. He's a retired general, and he was the head of the space security program of Israel for nearly 30 years. During his time in the job, he was highly respected. This guy worked on classified space programs and was trusted with the most important space secrets of Israel. Now, at the age of 87, he's come forward to say what he claims is the truth about aliens. Eshed gave an interview to an Israeli newspaper where he dropped some shocking details, and this story exploded after parts of the interview were translated and shared by the Jerusalem Post. So let's go over exactly what he said. What did he say about aliens? Here's where it gets really interesting. Eshed claims that 1. Aliens exist, and they have been in contact with Earth for years. 2. These aliens are part of what he calls the Galactic Federation. 3. Both the United States and Israel have been in touch with this Galactic Federation, and they've been working together in secret. 4th, President Trump knows about it and was on the verge of revealing the truth to the public, but the aliens stopped him. According to Eshed, the Galactic Federation told Trump not to say anything because they feared it would cause mass hysteria. Basically, they think humanity isn't ready to know the truth yet. And wait, there's more. Eshed also claims there's a secret underground base on Mars, where American astronauts and alien representatives are working together. Yup, you heard that right, a joint base with aliens on Mars. He says there's even been a kind of agreement between the US government and these aliens. As part of this agreement, the aliens are supposedly doing experiments here on Earth. Why now? So, you might be wondering, why is Eshed saying all this now? Why didn't he speak up earlier? Well, Eshed says that if he had made these claims 5 years ago, he would have been dismissed as crazy and possibly even hospitalized. But now, he says the scientific world is starting to open up to the possibility of aliens, and people might actually believe him. His exact words were, "I've got nothing to lose." He's 87 years old and retired, so he's no longer worried about his reputation. He says he just wants the public to know the truth about what's going on. How credible is this? Now, before we jump to any conclusions, let's take a step back and look at this critically. On one hand, Eshed has an impressive background. He's not just anyone, he led Israel's space security for 30 years. That kind of job comes with high levels of trust and knowledge, and he's someone who has worked with top-secret information for decades. On the other hand, these claims are huge. Secret deals with aliens, a base on Mars, the Galactic Federation. It all sounds like something out of a science fiction movie. Also, as of now, there's no evidence to support what he's saying. The White House, the US Department of Defense, and Israeli officials have all refused to comment on this story. And of course, President Trump himself hasn't tweeted anything about it either. But here comes a twist. UFO and Gary McKinnon. The story of Gary McKinnon supports this, who claims to have found secret files about UFOs and space programs when he hacked into NASA and the Pentagon. In March 2002, Gary McKinnon, a Scottish computer engineer, was arrested by the British police. The United States Justice Department had requested his arrest and accused him of hacking into top-secret computers at NASA and the Pentagon. McKinnon wasn't just hacking for fun. As he says, he discovered something huge. In fact, he believes he found evidence that the US government was working with some extraterrestrial beings. Yeah, you heard that right. He claims he found top-secret files about UFOs and even a secret program in space. According to McKinnon, one of the most shocking discoveries was a spreadsheet that listed non-terrestrial officers. These officers weren't really a part of the Navy, Army, or Air Force. McKinnon believes they were part of an off-planet space fleet. Could this be proof of a secret space program beyond Earth? It doesn't just end here. Mysterious drone over New Jersey. Recently, residents in New Jersey and New York have reported seeing large drones flying over their neighborhoods. These drones are described as being about the size of a car, and they've been spotted at night while hovering silently in the sky. According to authorities, these drones appear to be about 4 feet long, which is about twice the size of typical drones. They also look like fixed-wing aircraft, which means they could be designed for longer flights. But there's one major problem. No one has seen these drones take off or land. That's raised some serious questions. One of the main concerns is the potential threat these drones pose to the security of the country. Barry McCaffrey, the retired general and a military analyst at NBC News, explained that these large drones could be carrying a heavy payload. That means they could be carrying something dangerous like a bomb, or they could be involved in surveillance. People are also sharing their own sightings of drones on social media. Michael Marciano, a resident of New Jersey, even got a video of one flying right above his house. He says it was moving really fast and even looked suspicious. The FBI has set up a tip line for people who spot these drones and want to report them, but they haven't made any official statements about what these drones might be up to. The mystery continues to grow, and so does the worry about what these drones could mean. What does this mean for us? Let's imagine for a second that all the above are true. What does that mean for humanity? As per Eshed, it is believed by the Galactic Federation that humans need to evolve and understand what space really is before they show themselves. In other words, we're not ready yet. But if this is true, then the day we meet aliens might not be far off. Maybe we need to make more advanced technology or reach a certain level of peace and cooperation as a species before they'll fully show themselves. And if there really is a base on Mars, then that opens up a whole new world of questions. It's mind-blowing to think about. So, what do you think? Are aliens real? Is there really a Galactic Federation keeping an eye on us? Or do you think the claims of Haim Eshed and McKinnon are just too far-fetched to be true? At the end of the day, we don't have solid proof, but this story definitely makes you think otherwise. The universe is large, and there's so much we still don't know. Maybe the truth is out there, or maybe not. Either way, it's fun to understand and consider these possibilities. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to press that like button and subscribe for more interesting stories and updates. I want to hear your thoughts, so make sure to write a comment below and let me know. Do you think aliens are real? And if they are, would you want them to show themselves? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay curious and open-minded. And as always, keep looking up at the stars. Bye for now. I will be sure to see you in the next video.